Hi guys, welcome back. This is Erin from Paint Those Piggies, and today I have another round of weekly manis. I don't think much that was interesting happened this week. It was a pretty boring week, but next week I'm excited because I have my doctor's appointment for my migraines, so hopefully we can get those taken care of. And pretty much it. It was pretty uneventful this week, and it's going to be a pretty uneventful weekend, but as always I have a Millie right here. You can see her little caramel tail. So let's get right into what polishes I wore this week. I actually did like a weird thing this week. I kind of got into nail art, which I kind of put to the wayside for a while. There was no reason why, but I just wasn't doing it, and then for some reason, I don't know, I just did a lot of nail art this week. So I'm going to start with what I wore on Saturday. This week will be Saturday through Friday, which is today, so let's get started. So first off, I'm going to start with what I wore on Saturday, and today I didn't do nail art, but the whole rest of the week I did. So the polish I wore on Saturday was Essie's No More Film. This polish I have had in my collection and have never worn it. I really wanted it like badly after seeing pictures of it on Pinterest, and after I've worn it, I don't know, I just don't like the color. Normally I love all blue polishes, but there's something about this, maybe it's the tone, it's like super cool toned. I don't know, I didn't love it. I feel really bad, but Essie's No More Film is like a cool toned blue. It's a little bit on the darker side, so it does like have a darker appearance on the nails. To me, it looks like blueberries. So that's what I see when I see this color. I just see the color of blueberries, and it is a cream formula. It was really easy to work with. It was almost a one coater, but I just didn't end up liking it. I feel bad, but I don't know. That was just total personal preference. So that was Saturday's, which was Essie's No More Film. Next up, we have what I wore on Sunday, and for most of Sunday I wore just this polish, but then for some reason I had some time on my hands, so I decided let's just do nail art and go all out. So the polish I wore for most of the day is Essie's On The Roadie, and this is from a summer collection, but it's like a vibrant green cream, and I really love the color. It's like the closest I have in my collection to a Christmas green. The formula sucks though. I don't know if it's just the mini bottles, but the formula is so terrible. I had worn this before, so I knew it was terrible, but it was the closest like Christmas holly kind of green I could get without going to like a deeper hunter green. So even though I hate the formula, I really love the color, and so I sat down on Sunday, pulled out acrylic paints, which I have since figured out is so much easier than painting nail art with regular nail polish. So I decided to paint some Christmas sugar cookies on my nails. I don't love how they turned out, but I don't know. I posted them anyways because not all nail art can be like a complete win. It's probably just me being overcritical. The one I actually like the best is like the snowflake sugar cookie on my thumb, which I wasn't even gonna do originally, but so Sunday I did that and I really enjoyed it. I just spent some time painting on my nails. Totally normal, right? Next we have Monday. This manicure I really loved. It was the very first time I did a half moon manicure. So I cut out little half moons on some washi tape, and I used a highlighter to get the circular shape. It was like just, I totally MacGyvered it, but I loved how this turned out. So I started with my base, and this was Zoya's Lake, which is like, it's almost like a dusty Robin's Egg blue. It's really light, but it's like a pale dusty aqua. This is actually the kind of color that's on our family room walls in our house, and we do have like a lot of aqua themes in our house, so I really enjoy this kind of color. But I put this on as my base, and it's a really beautiful polish, but I wanted to do something else. So I saw this polish, and it was in my Ciate advent calendar, which I'm currently going through, which I really am happy with it. So this color is Ciate's Caberet. It's like a grapey purple color, and these probably would not be something that I would put together, but I absolutely loved it. I loved it. I didn't want to take this manicure off, but obviously I did to paint my nails again, but this was probably my second favorite manicure of the week. So that was Monday with Zoya's Lake and Ciate's Caberet. Tuesday, another one of my favorites. This is probably tied for second if I had to pick. I started with this red that showed up in my November polish haul, even though I picked it up last weekend, which was technically December, but I really wanted to wear it. This is OPI's Danke-Shiny Red, and I had seen pictures online of this polish, and it just looks like a fiery molten Christmas red, and that's exactly what it was. I think I've come to figure out that the way I like red polishes is if I think of it, like associate it with something in my mind, like To the Mouse House We Go by OPI reminds me of Disney, so I really like it, or you know, stuff like that. So when I put this on, it reminded me of like a candy apple red, but almost like a poison candy apple. I know that's really weird, but I really like Disney and I like Snow White, so that's what it reminded me of, like just like a poison candy apple. So from the moment I put it on, I loved it. I really want to wear it again actually, but I started with this as my base. It's got a really good formula. I just needed 2 coats. And then I decided to do some nail vinyls. This week I actually did a lot of things I've never done before. I had never done a half moon mani. I had never used nail vinyls. I decided to do some nail vinyls. I had some cats from Live Love Polish, so cats. I had some cat vinyls from Live Love Polish that I had ordered. They're actually the only nail vinyls I have, but I really want to order more because it was really cool. So to fill in the kind of Christmassy green, I used this polish, which is OPI's Christmas Gone Plaid, and it worked perfectly. I loved it. I only did 1 nail, but I really liked it as well. So that was my manicure for Tuesday. So for Wednesday, I have to say this was my favorite manicure of the week, and I didn't intend this to mimic what I wore on Monday. I did not realize that this combination from Monday looks oddly similar to this combination, what I wore on Wednesday. I didn't even notice it until I had taken swatch photos of it, and I'm not mad at it. I'm really liking this weird combination of purple and like pale aqua. What I did for Wednesday, I started with a base of OPI's Every Month is Ocktoberfest. I don't think I love it as much as most people do. It is pretty, but I think it's prettiest when it's under direct light, and since your nails aren't under like direct light all the time, I don't think it looks as dimensional as it really is. But this is like almost like a warm, vampy, shimmery purple, and it does have like a blue base to it, which is a little bit, you'll notice if you like clean up your nails or when you remove the polish, it's got like a blue base to it. But I like this color. It's just not one of my favorites. So then I decided to pull out my stamping plates, which I do have a lot of stamping plates, but I recently bought like a squishy clear stamper from Amazon. I had like a really cheap one before that didn't really work that well. So I decided to try my clear stamper, and I have to say I really love it. Way more than any other stamper I've used, which is 1, but still, I really thought it was easy. So I decided to pull out this chrome metallic polish because I figured it would stamp well, and it did. And this is Deborah Lippmann's I'll Take Manhattan. I don't know why my label is gone, but I think that's what this polish is. It's almost like a metallic aqua blue. So I stamped this for my snowflakes. I freaking loved the way this looked on my nails. The aqua was just like glowing off the dark base. I really liked it. It kind of hurt me to take it off, but I did anyways. And then after I took it off, I like broke 3 nails immediately. So Whenever I wear things with broken nails, I kind of tend to hate what they look like just because my nails don't look right. So next up, we have what I wore yesterday, which was Thursday. I didn't really love this combination, but like I said, I really broke this ring fingernail on my swatching hand bad, and then the middle finger too. I did shorten all my nails, so you can't really tell on the middle finger anymore, but this ring finger is clearly like hacked off the side, so I didn't love what I wore yesterday, but it's probably because my nails were so broken looking. But the base of it was Zoya's Cassidy, which is like a metallic deep silver, like a silver pewter color. I realized I don't like colors like this on myself. I always want to because I think of them as like frosty and wintry, but I think for me, I don't care for this color, so I had to do something to add to it because I didn't like it how I was and I didn't want to change it. So I threw some polka dots on it. That's what I do when I don't like a manicure, when I don't really want to fix it, I just throw some polka dots on it. So I did a deep navy blue, and this is OPI's Incognito in Sausalito. Very deep, dark blue. The combination was fine, it just wasn't my favorite, so that was yesterday's nails. And then last up, we have what is on my nails today, which is Friday. I knew I wanted to wear a purple just because Pantone came out with the color of the year for next year, which is called Ultraviolet. I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of like a really like deep, vibrant, like royal purple. I don't know if I like it or not, but I knew I wanted to wear purple just because of that for some reason. So I picked this randomly out of my polish drawer, and this is Zoya Neeka. I really love the way it looks on my nails. They are still broken, but they're not as broken as they were yesterday since they were much longer. But I really love this. At the base, it's like a smoky, dusty purple. It's really strange. Like, the purple is not a typical purple that you see. It's definitely very, very grayed out and dusty, and it does have gold shimmer and a little bit of pink shimmer in it. You can see the shimmer on the nails. It's not like as vibrant as most shimmer is, but I think it's like subdued and really pretty on the nails. The formula was really great. I just needed 2 easy coats. I did notice, however, that I have a lot of tip wear today. Like, all the tips of my nails have polish off of them. I don't know why that is. I might have been a little bit rough on my hands at work today, but it's more tip wear than I usually get on an average day, considering this hasn't been on for 24 hours yet, but I still like the color. So that again is Friday's manicure, which is today, and that is Zoya Neeka. So that is everything in my weekly manis for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed another round of swatches for the week. As always, if you want to tell me what you wore on your nails, leave me a comment down below because I always look up the polishes that you guys wear. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.